Good morning and welcome to Energizing Morning Yoga. My name is Sila and today I am going to be your teacher. If you usually use blocks, grab a pair of blocks and make sure to support yourself with your blocks. If you usually use blocks but don't have a pair of blocks at home, you can use anything that can give you the same kind of support. Maybe a hardcover book, maybe a box. Whenever you're ready, just roll out your mat and let's go. Let's begin in child pose. Come into child pose and really settle into your child pose. Give yourself a few deep breaths here. Feel your body. Pay attention to the sensations in your hips, in your legs, in your back. And send your breath to wherever you're feeling tightness, wherever you're feeling stiffness. Slowly draw your fingers towards your knees. And with your inhale, gently come up into seated on your heels. With your inhale, gently reach up, coming up onto standing on your knees. With your exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart and sit back on your heels. Inhale, open your arms to the sides, gently gazing up. With your exhale, reach your arms back, coming into child pose with your hands resting on both sides of the legs. With your inhale, bring your right arm forward. With your exhale, bring your left arm forward. Inhale, come onto all fours. And here you can go knees, chin and chest, or you can just come down onto lying down position. Meet me in cobra. With your exhale, come back into child pose. With your inhale, slowly draw your fingers towards your knees, opening up your heart, tucking your shoulders. Inhale, come up on your knees, reaching up. As you exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart and reach your arms back. This time interlacing the fingers, drawing your arms away from the hips. With your inhale, open your heart here. And as you exhale, come into child pose and bring your arms up. Take a few deep breaths here. Make sure that your palms are still touching. Make sure that you're lifting your arms up. As you inhale, come back up. Open your arms to the sides, reach all the way up. And as you exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart. Inhale, open your arms to the sides again, coming into your child pose. Inhale, right arm forward. Exhale, left arm forward. Inhale, come on to all fours, either knees, chin and chest, or lie down on the floor. Meet me in cobra pose. Once again in child pose. Draw your fingertips towards your knees, coming up. Come all the way up on your knees, reach your arms up. And then open your arms to the sides, reaching your hands back, interlacing your fingers, making sure that your palms are touching each other. With your inhale, open your heart, draw your shoulder blades together. Let the tailbone go up a little and open your heart. As you exhale, come down and go into child pose. Take a few deep breaths here, lifting your arms up. Now with your inhale, gently shift your weight towards the crown of the head and lift your hips up. Continue to draw your arms forward towards your head. Continue to keep your palms touching each other. Gently come back into child pose, release the arms. With your inhale, bring your right arm forward. With your exhale, bring your left arm forward. Inhale, come back on all fours. Tuck your toes. Coming into your downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths in down dog. You can bend your knees one by one. You can walk your dog here. Or if you want, you can just be still. You can just be still in your pose, settling into your down dog. Make sure that you're turning the elbows back, engaging the arms here so your shoulders are not collapsing towards your ears. Turn your tailbone up. Take a few deep breaths. Now, with your inhale, gently walk forward towards the front of your mat. Take your time, we're not in a rush. And then bring your feet together, your big toes touching each other, and fold forward. Inhale, halfway up, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, open your arms to the sides, reaching all the way up. Exhale, bring your arms onto the sides, coming into Tadasana. Inhale, come into your chair pose, reach your arms up, bend your knees, tuck the tailbone down. With your exhale, reach your arms back, interlace the fingers, opening your heart. Slowly fold forward over your legs. If you want, you can keep the knees bent, or if you want, you can extend the legs, or you can be anywhere in between. Gaze at your knees. Keep the palms together and draw your arms towards your head. Inhale, come back into your chair pose. Exhale, fold. With your inhale, bring your right leg one big step back. Coming into your runner's lunge. Place your right hand down underneath your right shoulder. Lift your left arm up, gazing up towards your left fingertips. Gently bring your left hand down. With your inhale, bring both arms up, opening your heart. As you exhale, extend the leg, bring your arms down. As you inhale, reach your arms up and bend your left knee. Let's do this a few more times. Two more. And last one. Reach your arms back. Interlace the fingers again. Keeping the palms together again. It's the same thing. Fold forward without leaning into the leg. Try to square the hips and let the crown of the head go down as you draw your arms towards your head. Make sure that your left knee is in 90-degree angle here. As you inhale, come back into your high lunge. As you exhale, bring your hands down, step into plank. You can go knees, chin and chest and cobra, or you can go into chaturanga and into upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths here. Gently come into child pose and give yourself a well-deserved rest. Feel your body in child pose. Compare the sensations that you're feeling in your body now with the sensations that you've been feeling in the beginning of the class. Send your breath to wherever you're feeling any stiffness, any tightness, and soften your body. With your inhale, come into your downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths in your down dog. Make sure that you're turning your elbows back, activating your arms. Make sure that you are turning your tailbone up if your heels are reaching the floor. Slowly walk forward towards your hands. Bring your feet together in the center, folding over your legs. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, open your arms to the sides, reaching all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart. Inhale, come into your chair pose. Reach your arms back, interlace the fingers, draw your arms away from the hip, and then fold over the legs. You can extend the knees, or you can leave the knees still bent. You can also be anywhere in between. Gaze at your knees and draw your arms towards your head. Inhale back into chair pose. Exhale, fold. This time, bring your left leg back. Coming into runner's lunge. Plant your left hand down. With your inhale, bring your right arm up. With your exhale, bring your right hand down. With your inhale, find your balance coming up into your high lunge. With your exhale, extend the right knee, lower your arms and reach your arms gently back. Inhale, bend the right knee, bringing your arms up again. Exhale, extend the leg. Inhale, bend the knee. 2 more. This time, bend the knee, reach your arms up, and then gently reach your arms back, interlacing your fingers. Fold forward without leaning against the knee. Just be on the side of your right knee. Make sure that your right knee is still a 90-degree angle, your palms still touching each other. Let the crown of the head go down and draw your arms towards your head. Inhale, gently come up. And then bring your hands down, step into plank. You can either go knees, chin and chest or go chaturanga. Either way, meet me in upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths in down dog, engaging your arms, extending the spine. Let the crown of the head just hang down towards the floor and gaze at your toes. Slowly bring your knees down, going into your child's pose. Once again, resting here. Once again, feeling the sensations in the body. Once again, using the breath to soften anything that feels tight or stiff. With your inhale, gently draw your fingers towards your knees. And from here, drop your hips to the sides, extending your legs. Bring your hips close to the heels and lie down on your back. Place your arms on 2 sides of your body, on the 2 sides of the hips. Draw your heels closer to the hips. And as you exhale, press your feet into the floor and start lifting your hips up. Take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, slowly come down. You can visualize your spine, your vertebrae, as a mala. And let each beat come down, one by one, until you reach the hips. Bring your legs up here. With your exhale, bring the legs behind your head. If you can touch the toes down, touch the toes down, tuck the toes. Or if that's too difficult, just extend the legs, making sure that you're not bending the knees here. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, slowly come down. Again, one vertebra at a time. Bend the knees and bring your feet down onto the floor. Take a deep breath here. With your exhale, going back into the half bridge. Push the feet into the floor, lift the hips up here. And then interlace the fingers, drawing your arms towards your heels, and push your hands, push your elbows down into the floor. If you want to deepen the pose, with your next exhale, you can draw your hips towards your chin. This way you're lifting the hips up more, and you're opening the shoulders even more. If you find that your knees are opening to the sides, make sure to draw them together and keep your knees hip distance apart. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale first, relax the arms, and then slowly come down one vertebra at a time. Bring your legs up. With your exhale, drop your legs behind your head, coming into Halasana again. And then interlace your fingers and draw your arms away from the hip, pressing your elbows, pressing your hands down into the floor. Take a few deep breaths here. Now first, release the hands and then slowly come down. One vertebra at a time, you can bend your knees. And once the hips reach the floor, bring your feet down to the floor. And now one last round. Bring your heels close to the hips, coming into the half bridge. Interlacing the fingers, drawing your hands away from the hips towards the feet. And then if you want to deepen the pose, draw the hips towards your chin as well. Take a deep breath here. At your next exhale, release the hands, slowly come down one vertebra at a time. And then send your legs up and over your head, coming into Halasana and interlacing the fingers, drawing your arms away from the hip for the last time. Take a few deep breaths. Gently release your hands and slowly come down one vertebra at a time and draw your knees towards your chest. You can finish your practice here, or you can lie down for your Shavasana.